Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
We extend our warm regards and welcome our chief guest, the Honorable Governor of Haryana, His Excellency Shri Bandaru Dattaiah Ji. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure and delight to be welcoming all of you and greeting you all on this very important occasion. As from behalf of the Indian Achievers Forum, I welcome you all to the 62nd National Conclave and the third on the very topic of Atmanirbhar Bharat. May I request our Honorable Governor, sir, as we mark the auspicious inauguration of the conclave, to please light the ceremonial lamp.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we mentioned to you, the topic or the subject which we have for this conclave, the theme is Atmanirbhar Bharat. For the very first time, as many of you might recall, the word self-reliant India was used by our Honorable Prime Minister in the year 2014 in the context of the security, in context of poverty and digital India. As our Honorable Prime Minister has said, सबके साथ के साथ, सबके विश्वास के साथ, सबके प्रयास के साथ हमें एक नए भारत का निर्माण करना है. So with that very intent, the Indian Achievers Forum had launched this platform in the year 2020 so as to invite the key speakers and the key players of all across from all the sectors, inviting them on one platform to ideate on how we can, each one of us can contribute to the growth of our country. So as we open the doors to our discussions, at the very onset, would like to request Shri Ravishankar, respected Secretary of the Indian Achievers Forum, for his welcome remarks.
We are very, very proud and honored to welcome all the dignitaries on the dais. This time we are celebrating the 75th year of independence and recognizing all the entrepreneurs as well as heads of organizations for achieving great milestones in the Indian industry. In spite of all the COVID challenges we had in the country, India is one of the countries which has really faced the challenges of COVID pandemic extremely well. In fact, globally, if you look at it, in the last 15 years, the centricity, economic centricity, is moving towards the Asian side, and India is one of the leading countries leading this development in the world. Similarly, many of you in the audience are doing extremely great work in establishing India and putting India on the technology map and on the growth path. We are all extremely happy to welcome all of you to this program. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir, for your words of welcome for everyone and also setting the context of our conclave. And I would like to request Shri Harish Chandra ji, and may I also request Shri Ravishankar ji, the Secretary IF, to kindly present the Angavastram, a plant and a memento as our gratitude and appreciation to the Honorable Governor, sir. स्वागत श्री प्रहलाद सिंह पटेल जी का, ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर स्टेट फॉर फूड प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्रीज एंड जलशक्ति. We have our distinguished guest of honor, His Excellency Mr. Asian Asev, the Honorable Ambassador of the Kyrgyz Republic in India. Healthy greetings to him by presenting him the plant. और अब मैं हमारे विशेष अतिथि, हमारे माननीय फूड प्रोसेसिंग और जल शक्ति केंद्रीय राज्य मंत्री श्री प्रहलाद सिंह पटेल जी को आमंत्रित करती हूँ हम सभी को संबोधित करने के लिए.
उपस्थित सभी भाइयों बहनों, आज की जो थीम है वो है आत्मनिर्भरता पर जिन लोगों ने ऊंचाइयां छुई हैं उनको सम्मानित करने का, उनको एक मंच पर इकट्ठा करने की एक कोशिश. इसके लिए मैं फोरम के दोनों पदाधिकारियों को हृदय से बधाई देता हूँ. आत्मनिर्भर शब्द पहले से है, लेकिन उसको जो ऊंचाइयां दी, जो भरोसा दिया, जो विस्तार दिया, या उस पर चलने का जो रोड मैप दिया, उसके लिए मैं आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ. देश के लोग अगर आगे जाएंगे तो देश आगे जाएगा, और इसलिए मैं फिर से प्रधानमंत्री के इस मंत्र के प्रति अपना सम्मान व्यक्त करता हूँ कि आत्मनिर्भर भारत सिर्फ मंत्र नहीं, पूरी एक जीवन पद्धति है. उसके आप प्रतीक हैं. आपको बहुत बहुत बधाई. वंदे मातरम. भारत माता की जय.
May I now request Shri Bandaru Dattreya ji, the Honorable Governor of Haryana, for his address.
I am extremely happy to have joined this National Summit 62nd series on Atmanirbhar Bharat. Starting new startup and getting progress and expansion is one aspect. It has to be progress in speed manner in which now it needs. For that, I urge upon all of you to see that local needs should be more important. If your business wants to grow and improve, you should see that local needs are very important. It will strengthen your financial assistance. Once again, I extend my heartiest greetings to all of you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate our 75 years of our independence, अगले 25 साल में हमारी क्या सोच होनी चाहिए, क्या मंशा होनी चाहिए, क्या संकल्प होनी चाहिए, क्या कोशिश होनी चाहिए एक नए भारत के निर्माण की तरफ, एक आत्मनिर्भर भारत के निर्माण की तरफ. 2047 में जब हम अपने भारत की 100वीं वर्षगांठ मनाएंगे, उसकी तरफ चर्चा और संवाद को आगे बढ़ाते हैं इस पैनल डिस्कशन के माध्यम से. आई हैंड ओवर द स्टेज टू आवर चेयर मॉडरेटर मिस्टर एस रविशंकर.
Atmanirbhar Bharat as a concept and the new vision for India, the theme of this panel discussion. So with so many areas to be addressed and with speakers from different walks of life and industry and each one's vision about from their industry perspective or from an overall perspective, what you feel that a new vision for India should be. Since you are from the government, I would request you to set the tone for the whole new vision for India, and then we will take it from there.
Journey has started. What we need is an India-specific driven manufacturing ecosystem. The large number of incentives given to the startups, the large number of incentives given to the manufacturing needs to be capitalized by Indian entrepreneurs in creating made in India product. And then we become a self-reliant, less dependent on technology-driven Indian economy in 2047. That's what I see, sir.
There are two very crucial points that I would pick up where you need to be self-reliant or you need to be Atmanirbhar would be the food and the defense. Now, I'm not saying that in other sectors it is not critical. Obviously, if you have to grow in every field. And then only you can be in true sense be Atmanirbhar when you don't have to rely for your energy, for your food, for your defense supplies, for your medicines to anybody else.
My take is that the whole world needs a rallying point. The environment is the rallying point. And India is very well placed to take advantage of that and attract technology and capital focused on environmental issues.
Being local, vocal about it, and taking this to global is the vision for India. And I really encourage all the entrepreneurs in this hall that if we really want to take this Atmanirbharta and the local vision, the secondary and tertiary towns in India is the future. And we all should contribute to that. And that is going to not only help in building the nation, but taking really India onto the global map.
If we want to create 10 trillion economy, we need to create demand. We need to address supply. We need to create innovation. We need to create more jobs. So, I want you to be the partners in this Atmanirbhar journey.
So we had a wonderful discussion, all of you, and my sincere thanks to all of you for making it such a very, very interesting discussion. So with this self-belief, I think we can take India to the next stage. Thank you so much, everyone.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the presentation of the awards. I would like to request His Excellency, the Honorable Governor, to kindly step forward, sir, to present the awards as we recognize the achievers. The very first award, ladies and gentlemen, our recognition to Mr. Anand Mahukar, CEO and founder of Pvt Sciences. Our next recognition is to Ms. Sonika Aron. Ms. Sonika Aron, the founder of Marching Sheep and HR consulting firm. Appreciation now to Mr. Aditya K. Mehta, Senior President and CFO, Orion Group. Our next recognition is to HK Designs. We have Mr. Subhash Mali, the Vice President HR, joining us along with his team. In this second part of the 62nd National Conclave, which is the third on the topic and the subject of Atmanirbhar Bharat. We thank you on the very onset for your contributions, for your achievements which you are making towards making India self-reliant and Atmanirbhar and shaping a more 21st century new India. I would like to request Shri Harish Chandra ji, and may I also request Shri Ravishankar ji to kindly present a small token of our gratitude or appreciation to the Honorable Governor, sir, and also to welcome him, further felicitate him by presenting him the Angavastram. हम विशेष रूप से हमारे पेट्रन, जो हमारे सभी के गुरु, हमारे लीडर और मेंटर फिलोसोफर रहे हैं इंडियन अचीवर्स फोरम के, और जो लाल बहादुर शास्त्री जी के पुत्र हैं, उनके विचारों को हम आमंत्रित करते हैं, श्री सुनील शास्त्री जी को।
10 speakers cannot beat a thinker. Please note down, 10 speakers cannot beat one thinker. 10 thinkers cannot beat one planner. And 100 planners cannot beat a performer. I'm proud of all of you that you are performers. And performers mean that you are not only performer, you are an achiever.
May I now request His Excellency Dr. Roger Gopal, the High Commissioner of Republic of Trinidad and Tobago in India, to please address this august gathering.
India stands as our motherland. It reaches out to the wider diaspora throughout the world and every nook and cranny of our planet. India's hand as a mother is there now. During the time of COVID, when countries were hesitant to help the world, we saw India happily and rejoicingly reaching out to us, smaller nations, growing nations, not selling, but donating so that everyone can be helped. We looked at India, and with great pride in our hearts, we were able to once again lift our hands in the air and shout, Bharat Mata Ki Jai.
और अब मैं करबद्ध होकर निवेदन करती हूँ हमारे माननीय केंद्रीय राज्य मंत्री पेट्रोलियम और नेचुरल गैस और लेबर और एम्प्लॉयमेंट श्री रमेश बतेली जी से हम सभी को संबोधित करने के लिए।
आत्मनिर्भर भारत हमें बनना है, क्योंकि हम 83% तेल हम बाहर से लाते हैं, विदेशों से लाते हैं, 83% तेल। और प्रधानमंत्री कहना है कि अगर हम 20% अगर इथानॉल में जाते हैं तो आप सोचिए 83 से माइनस कर दीजिए 20%, कितना हो जाएगा? 63% हो जाएगा। इसी तरह से हम लोग आगे जा रहे हैं। पेट्रोलियम एंड नेचुरल गैस मंत्रालय और नए नए जगह हम लोग तेल की खोज कर रहे हैं। तो मैं और ज़्यादा नहीं कहना चाहता हूँ, सभी को मेरे तरफ से बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं और इतना कह के मैं अपना वक्तव्य समाप्त करना हूँ। धन्यवाद।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय मंत्री जी। नाउ रिक्वेस्ट आवर Honorable Governor Sir, the Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Shri Kambumpati Haribabuji, to please address this August gathering.
It is my privilege to be the chief guest at this 62nd National Summit, Atmanirbhar Bharat, Vision of New India, organized by the Indian Achievers Forum. Today, as I stand before you, Achievers, my heart is filled with pride in seeing how far we have come. The nation looks to you to build on this foundation, also lead us into this bright future. As we celebrate Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to mark 75 years of our nation's independence, let us all rededicate ourselves and do our best to achieve a more prosperous new India.
और मैं ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर अजय भट्ट जी से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि प्लीज़ कुछ हमारे ऑडियंस को कुछ आप।
आत्मनिर्भर भारत की बात हमारी चल रही है और धीरे धीरे हर क्षेत्र में हम आत्मनिर्भर हो रहे हैं। पर्यटन में भी हम पीछे आज नहीं हैं। एक से एक चीज़ें हमारे पास हैं, धरोहरें हैं हमारी। अपनी धरोहर देखिए। अब हमने एक नई स्कीम ये चलाई है कि अपनी धरोहर की पहचान करिए, उसको आपको गोद लेना है। आप गोद ले लीजिए, जैसे लाल किला जो है डालमिया जी ने लिया है। इसी तरह से हमारी 29 ऐसी धरोहरें हैं जिनको उद्योगपति गोद ले रहे हैं, उसको आप बनाएंगे। सलेक्शन होने के लिए कमेटी भी है। आप क्या करेंगे, कैसे करेंगे, आगे ले जाएंगे, ये कम लोगों को पता है। तो पर्यटन को कैसे संवारा जाए, कैसे आगे ले जाया जाए, किस तरह से उसको स्थिरता नहीं टॉप में ले जाया जाए, भगवान हम सबको आगे बढ़ाए, मजबूत करे, ताकत दे। जो जिस क्षेत्र में है आगे बढ़े। इन्हीं सद्भावनाओं के साथ पुनः मैं आपको बधाई देते हुए सफल आयोजन के लिए अपनी वाणी को यहीं विराम करता हूं। भारत माता की जय।
Thank you for the information, and may I request now our Honorable Governor Sir to please release the brochure towards the India LNG Business Summit and Awards, which are going to be held in October 2022.
I would now like to request the Honorable Governor, His Excellency, and the Minister to please come forward and unveil the brochure for our award.
May I request our Honorable Governor, sir, and the distinguished dignitaries on the dais to please step forward as we recognize the achievements and contributions of our people presenting the Indian Achievers Award. Our recognition and appreciation to Dr. Somdatta Singh, founder and CEO of Cedus Global Inc. Appreciating now Mr. Jayashankar MS, the founder director of Jayam SCM Consultants Private Limited.
I just got 4 decades of experience, starting my career with Asia Bromgori as a project guy.
Okay.
Moved and set up greenfield of Motorola in India.
Okay.
Motorola information system, paging, radios and mobile phone.
Great.
Rise to the level of board of director. Then left the country, went to Tyco as a country manager, come back. Was the managing director of Tyco Healthcare.
Okay.
Then moved to Singapore as a director Asia, then went to US as a vice president.
Okay.
Got fed up, came back.
Okay.
Joined Bharti Airtel in Delhi as a senior VP. Then children said no Delhi, so went back to Bangalore, was with NXP.
Okay.
So left the corporate life, started helping a startup. So there are 2 healthcare startups we have did.
Okay.
Both the healthcares are doing very well. Then went back to Motorola while the Google has taken over. So we have aligned that with Lenovo and taken a break.
Okay.
Started teaching in the colleges. I continue to teach in colleges. And I joined few startups. I joined a startup with my friend and colleague Jayashankar, who is the founder of the organization. This organization is about 18 months old.
Okay.
And we thought of sharing the experience to the public.
Okay.
Basically, while we gone through that pandemic, which has given a lot of hit for the supply chain, it is not only the cost, even the process, procedure, delays,
right,
and all the things. So he had an idea, okay, this is the time the digital transformation is going to happen.
Okay.
How we can give this digital transformation to the people who are having a setback and suffering sitting at home.
Okay.
So we went with the first step of coaching, guiding the people. Then went to the consulting with the company, how the digital transformation can be taken up in a step-by-step process.
Okay.
So we handhold the organization, we handhold the people, take the digital transformation into the complete transformation for the success. That's what's our goal.
Great. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude the day, I would like to request and invite Mr. Harish Chandra, the President of the Indian Achievers Forum, to kindly propose a formal vote of thanks.
My warm regards to everyone. First of all, on the behalf of Indian Achievers Forum, I would like to thank today's chief guest, Honorable Governor of Mizoram, Hari Babuji, Honorable Minister, Rameshwar Teliji, Sunil Sastri ji, you have been supporting us since long, and we are here just because of you. So my sincere thanks to you. On behalf of Indian Achievers Forum, I would like to thank everyone for coming and participating in this 60-second seminar on Atmanirbhar Bharat. But I just wanted to thank our stake partners and supporters, our Ministry of IT and Startup Hubs for supporting this event, and our country partners, Kyrgyzstan and Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for making your presence here. Thank you, everyone.